A few months ago, I got given a £500 voucher for some second-hand golf clubs, and I thought I had lost the footage, but miraculously it has turned back up. So in today's video, I'm going to take you to Golf Clubs for Cash in Warrington. We're going to spend £500, see exactly what second-hand clubs we can buy, and then guys, you're going to want to hit that subscribe button, because tomorrow I am taking on this man over 18 holes using those golf clubs. There's going to be a giveaway as well, so make sure you do hit that subscribe button. But let's hot tail it back to Golf Clubs for Cash and back in time to see exactly how I spent my cash. Just how good a second-hand golf set can you buy with a budget of £500 here at Golf Clubs for Cash? Hi everyone, my name is James Robinson and welcome to the channel. That's exactly what we're going to find out in today's video. And my good friend Gary Martin, who isn't very good at golf, is going to have a challenge with me. He's also going to do this, so make sure you check out his channel. Guys, we're also giving away a £500 voucher right here for Golf Clubs for Cash. So make sure you subscribe to this channel, like this video, get in the comments below guys and let us know what is your favourite second-hand club ever, and also just download the Golf Clubs for Cash app where you can get different discounts and deals and things like that. You will be in the chance of winning the £500 voucher. Now, where do we start with the bag? Do we start top end or bottom end, Laura? Bottom, right, so we'll have a look at a few. We'll go top end first, so someone not putting in. We don't want to distract them potentially buying their new putter. Guys looks like he's looking for a hand as well from Murray. He's struggling in this. Guys, we've also done a best forgiving set, so make sure you check out that video, and we've done a tour of this place. Now, where do we start? There's like so many different things here. You could come here and spend a fortune, or you could come here and spend £500 for a full set of clubs. Come down here, let's have a look. We'll start at TaylorMade. I've done this challenge before. I'm not too sure if the driver is actually that important. I know that doesn't make a lot of sense, but is it as important as maybe the putter, the lob wedge, the irons? I've kind of had a scan round. I've had a look at the different clubs that are available. I've gone deep on the irons, guys. I've gone very, very heavy on the irons. Like, the first thing that I wanted to do, I was like, this is the one that basically I had wrote down. So TaylorMade, in fact, it's not, because that's the wrong shaft. It was a different one. It was... This guy's been playing around with these. I had it all set here. No. Where is it? M3. Is it that one? This one. TaylorMade M3, old school. I played this driver, absolutely loved it. They also did the kind of 420cc one as well, the Tour one, which I really, really liked. This Rogue shaft, extra stiff. This would have cost me £200. That's obviously a lot out of the budget. It's also a lot of driver for £200. So we're not going to go with that. And then I thought, you know what, do we just go down a generation? Do we go maybe old school M1? I had that with the challenge with Spriggsy a couple of years ago. I love that shaft as well, Pro Force V2 shaft, lovely looking head. This was a game changer of a club. Someone's had a little bit of a nightmare on there though as well. That's not the best, but guys, have you hit this one already? It's got a sky mark on it. Not the best driver. 145 again. Probably a little bit too much if we are talking £500. If you came with maybe a budget of £800, £900, then 200, 300 on a driver is quite pro-rated. I mean, look at, even down here, Aero Burner TP, do you go with that? That's sort of put a spanner in the works, that, the TP Voodoo shaft. It's actually a Titleist shaft, so someone's put that in specially. That looks really good, actually. Is that the same price as what I've... 140. Still just a touch on the high end. I'm going to stop beating around the bush, because as you can imagine, we've been here all day, so I have had a good look at stuff. What driver am I going for? It's over here. So I played Titleist drivers for quite a long time when I was doing my PGA training, when I was playing as an assistant pro, and I just really loved them. Even as a junior, really enjoyed the idea of a Titleist driver. I'm looking here and I'm thinking these aren't right, because these are going to be a little bit too expensive. You can see you can get like a TSI 3 if it was just a driver challenge. 260 quid for a TSI 3. That is exceptional value. If I was winning a £500 voucher, if you subscribed and download the app and like this video and commented below, that's probably a little bit of where my money would be going, past all these beautiful irons. You know, irons wise, I'll get to irons in a minute. Driver. I thought, do I go really cheap? And do I go maybe a Titleist 983K, because that is a great driver, 9.5 degree. It has got the Aldila NV shaft in it, but it was regular. And I thought, just needs to be a stiff shaft on that one, so that wasn't an option. And then I thought, do I go a little bit newer, 910 D3, good driver, played that driver, had that driver, and then I saw this, and I was like, you know what, Titleist, this was the one. 905, again, it's got the Aldilla, this time it's a stiff shaft, it's actually a lighter shaft as well, so I don't have to kind of, yeah, 65, not too bad, I don't have to wield it round. And this goes past anything Gaz puts in the bag. It flies past. This is still going up when it goes past Gaz's ball. A couple of sky marks on there. Obviously, as you imagine, it's a second-hand club. It's a fairly old club, probably about 15 years old now, this. Guess how much? £55. £54.99 of, I was going to say the Queen's English pounds, but it's now the King's English pounds. That is my driver. 55 quid, that's only just over 10% of my budget, and I've got a great shaft, great head driver that again is going to fly past Gaz miles and miles and miles. So I'll put this away. So the driver's sorted. The driver isn't an issue, the driver I'm pleased with. And you look at 3-woods, and again I kind of go back to the TaylorMade section, because for me the drivers, the 3-woods, TaylorMade have always made good ones. You can probably get good deals. Looking at this R11 M shaft. I've never heard of an M shaft, but I've seen 2 of them today. I don't know what that means, but anyway, put that back. And I saw this. This was kind of the one. And I was like, you know what, that could be perfect. 17 degree, it is a 3-wood, but it's high launch and it's adjustable, which is key in these challenges. Lovely head shape, just a little bit too much. That's £91. Do I want to spend more on my 3-wood than I do my driver? Probably not. You'll see how when we talk irons, and there's another one here as well, just a different shaft, loads of stuff you can go at. When we talk irons, that's taking up a lot of the budget, I'm not going to lie. But I'm thinking they're probably what I'm going to use the most. So, and there's a 3-iron in the set that I like the look of. So they're coming with me. 3-wood. I'm going back to the Titleist. And this isn't just a Titleist bag. Like, this is it the last Titleist club? I think this is the last Titleist club. But again, like for the budget, I've kind of gone really, really old school. Where was it? 904. This one with this shaft. How much is that? 40 quid. Who remembers that? Like, this is an absolute bullet. So off the tee, say if the driver's not working, it should be, but if the driver isn't working, it's got a matching shaft to the driver as well. It's got that Aldilla Rogue. And that, I mean, that head size there is absolutely tiny. But I love that. I remember when these came out and I bought one and I was like, oh, I can't wait to get out there. Beautiful, beautiful. Right, so I've basically gone full, who played Titleist back in the day? Right there, pal. So I've basically gone full old school matching here with my driver in 3-wood, and I'm only 55 plus 40, £95 in there. That's left me quite a lot of money for the other clubs. Do we go irons? Like, there's so many good irons here, and I can't believe I've found these ones for this price with these shafts. Do I show them straight away? I'm gonna have to do, aren't I? Like, I can talk you through all the different irons that are in here. Like, Mizuno obviously make great irons. I've always loved Mizuno irons. I've played them for a long time. You can get some MBs, you can get some MMCs, you can get some HMBs, loads of TaylorMade P790s down there. But I'm thinking these are clubs that I don't really want to be overly forgiving. I want to go and enjoy playing with them. We're going to tell you the location of the match soon as well, and like, Gaz doesn't even know where we're playing yet. But these irons are going to suit it perfectly. These are absolute gold. Look at them. Mizuno MP68 blades, 3 to wedge, and they look absolutely stunning. They've had the finish taken off them, so like a raw finish. Plenty of love that's gone into them. And we have an S300 shaft, so we know that that's nice and stock. I haven't checked the specs actually. That's one thing that I got wrong last time. I didn't check the lie angles of them. They look to be okay. I will check those. I think they're going to be fine. And they have cost £227.99. We'll call that £230 for cash because it makes my adding up a lot easier. That leaves me with £180 to get a set of wedges and a putter. Now the putter, I've found an absolute bargain, to be fair. I'm going to throw these in the bag, go and look at some wedges. Gaz is really struggling. Look, he's pacing round like a lost man because he's thinking he's going to beat me in these challenges, and he's not going to come anywhere near. Right, look at wedges. So to match my irons, guys, have you seen this? Check that out. Mizuno MP69 3 iron with an Aldila prototype 105.
I bet they can't guess how much it costs.
Can you guess how much it costs? Never.
$14.99.
$14.99.
I've just got a 1 iron.
You're having that as well, definitely. That goes in your bag, mate. You've written it miles, aren't you?
That's unreal.
Right. You need to crack on anyway. Carry on. Now, I wasn't going to get a hybrid. In fact, I'm not going to get a hybrid because I've got a 3 iron in my bag. But what I was going to get was it this one? 20 quid. The original Rescue Club. Like, they've got a big barrel of them here, 20 quid each. Like, you know, if you are looking for a Rescue Club and you're not too sure if you're a Rescue Club kind of guy, this could be absolutely perfect for you. 20 quid. Like, you're going to get that money back if you sell it to a mate or if you trade it in or anything, because the shaft's probably worth 20 quid. But wedges. Now, wedges I didn't want to spend too much money on because I know I'm going to miss greens, but I would rather have just had them iron. To be honest, this whole video is about those irons because they're absolutely gorgeous. And there's obviously loads of different bouncers, loads of different grinds, loads of different lofts. What could I have gone with? So I've gone for something middle of the road. I've gone for a 54, and then I'm going to get a 60 as well. But I've gone for this just because it's going to spark a bit of a debate. A nice Vega 54-degree wedge, nice and rusty, so it looks really nice. Nice grip as well, kind of newish grip on there, and that's only 50 quid. So like for me, 50 quid in there, that's probably the club that I'm going to use around the greens. My worry is there's not a lot of bounce on there and the leading edge is quite sharp. But when you hear what course we're playing it at, you'll sort of understand. So that's that. Then, because of the budget for the putter, I thought, you know what, I've just gone cheap and cheerful. I've gone for a Snake Eyes 60 degree, which is 25 quid. And that was literally, we're on it with the budget, by the way. We're literally to the pound. I've worked it perfectly. So just in case I do need a 60, I don't plan on using this that often, but the 60 degree is in the bag and it makes up the 2 wedges there. You see 2 very different looking wedges, 2 very versatile wedges, but perfect. Now putters, I would have liked to have had maybe a little bit more money on this, but we've gone, like I wanted a Scotty Cameron. I want a Scotty Cameron or a Seymour or something like that. But I've gone for something which I think, again, it's going to wipe the floor with Gaz. Like, I'm not going just to beat him in this challenge. We're going to absolutely annihilate him, embarrass him. And I mean, we embarrass him every time we play, but you kind of get the drift. So the club I would have loved to have had in if I had the budget would be this. And we all know why, because basically that is the older version of the putter that I'm using, and I'm absolutely in love with my Tulan Las Vegas. I love this grip as well. Like, this would absolutely, it wouldn't be fair. Look, it wouldn't be fair for him. Like, all putts just seem to go in, and then Gaz would probably get a little bit upset. He'd probably stop playing golf. And, oh, bloody hell, that one nearly went in. But that one, unfortunately, is 250 quid, so it's too much. It's not in the budget. I thought, what can I get that's similar? What can I get that'll feel quite similar? Maybe have the same kind of swing weight and stuff. So I've started looking at the kind of fang putters, the number 7s. I mean, that's a brand new 2-ball. I picked the wrong one up there. There's plenty of options here, but for 90 quid, this bad boy, is that 90 quid? Yeah, 90 quid. Odyssey number 7 tank. So you can see it's got a slightly longer grip on there. This thing's really heavy, so you can really just kind of get that moving through. Love the look of it. Very, very similar to mine, and I feel like that will absolutely, flipped out the other way, destroy him. Guys, that is my £500 set of golf clubs. We have a Titleist 905 driver, Titleist 904 3-wood. We have a set of Mizuno MP68 bladed irons, which I can't believe I've got for the price. Snake Eyes 60, Vega 54, and an Odyssey tank putter. And that comes to a grand total of £475. Have I got 14 clubs? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 13. I honestly thought I was going to have 14 clubs because there's a 3-iron, so we're going to throw in the £25 TaylorMade Hybrid, and that is going to make up my set, because with this in tow, I guarantee Gary Martin is going down. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Make sure you do smash that subscribe button if you enjoy these videos. Throw a like on this video, comment below what would you buy with a £500 second-hand voucher, and make sure you do download the Golf Clubs for Cash app if you want a chance of winning £500 voucher that you can spend right here. See you tomorrow. Bye.